Back with more Road to the Show, and we're going to be trying to dominate through college to be the first overall pick. Before we get into game number one, let's quickly recap high school. And you could see we ended up losing to the Bobcats 3-2, and that got us drafted in the third round. So we ended up choosing the path of going to college. And out of all the choices, we end up committing to the LSU Tigers. Playing through college is going to give us another opportunity to be the first overall pick in the draft. And getting ready for game number one, we're going to spend our tokens and use them all in the power attribute. And with the tokens spent and all of our equipment applied, we're ready for game number one at the ballpark of Omaha against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Russell Drillson starting on the mound as pitcher with the four-seam slider, sinker, cutter, and a curveball. The first out, it's a slider that's down and away. He's going to get a weak swing on it, and it's going to be an easy miss for the first strikeout. And the second one right here, he gets weak contact, and we get there just in time for the second out. And on this third one, to Jude Ash, we give him a fastball right on top, and he's going to get an easy hit, and it's to center field. He doesn't make the catch. He tries to go for two, and we're going to get there just in time for the out, and we get a scoreless inning. On to our first at-bat, and already we have a dynamic challenge. And of course, we're going to be choosing to hit the home run to get that extra token. On the mound, we got Johan Bruce, and he's going to throw one all the way at the left corner here inside, 92 miles an hour, and we're going to miss that completely. We swung at it. It was a bad take, and the next one goes down the middle, and we're going to get perfect on contact, but it's not going to be underneath, and it's not good enough for a home run, but we do get a go-ahead RBI. And on the remaining part of the play, we get a weak double play right here. That's going to be sending us off the field and back on the mound. Cleo with his first at-bat, and we already have him at an 0-2 count. And here we're going to throw the slider with 100% accuracy, and that's going to send him off with a swing and a miss and an easy strikeout for our second one of the game. And here already at an 0-2 count, we throw another slider in the same spot, and that's going to send him off the field. And 1-2 in the count right here. We're just going to blow up that slider, 98 accuracy, and he's going to check for it, and it is a strikeout, and that's the end of the second inning. And we're back in the batter's box, 1-for-1, RBI single in the first, and here we connect with the slurve ball over the top. Not the best connection, but it's enough, and it hits the back of the wall, bounces off, and we're going to get there just in time for a double. We're going to get a stolen base, and after the stolen base on third, we're going to get a little bit too greedy. We try to get home, and we end up getting chased down from the catcher, sending us off the field, and once again back on the mound. Brody Miller at bat, 0-for-1. We got him at a 3-2 count, and this sinker right off the bottom corner is going to be enough to strike him out, and that's our seventh one of the game. And with one out, we get this guy at a 0-2 count, and we're going to blow up that slider again. Perfect on it, accuracy's all on time, and that's going to be another strikeout. 8 of them now, and we're just piling them up. And here, 0-2 count once again. Ernesto, and we send him a fastball right down the middle. He makes weak contact, and he's going to get that fly ball, and that ends the middle of the inning with another scoreless one. We're getting into the 6th inning of the game, and we're 2-for-2 as the designated hitter. We got a double and a single, and now we're back. We still have yet to hit a home run, so of course for this challenge, we're going to try to hit that leadoff home run, make this game 2-0, hoping for our pitch down the middle, and we get an easy one, perfect contact, and we're going to blow up that ball right underneath it, and that's going to be 409 for our first home run in our college career. After that monster home run, we get relieved in the 7th inning of the game, and now it's all over. We're going to take the dub 11-2 against the Gamecocks. With a bunch of MLB teams now taking interest, we're projected to go in the first or second round of the MLB draft. After that good performance, we have now a bunch of tokens earned, and we're going to be using these all on power again, but only for power versus left and right hitters. With our power upgraded, we're now ready to move on, and we're getting into game number 2 of the College Baseball Championship, and we're playing the TCU Horned Frogs. This one, we're going to be playing center field. We're not going to be on the mound at all today, and on the first play in the outfield, we get a fast pass right there to the relay, and he's going to get it there just in time to third base to get an out. That's going to be the first out of the inning, and now we're back for our second at-bat. 0 for 1. In the first, we had a fly out, and now we're ready with Kenny Torres on the mound, and he's going to send this fastball right down the middle, and we're going to crush it, and that's going to be a home run. That's 419 feet. After that solo home run, we're in the 6th inning, and we're back at bat. And here we're going to be trying to go for another one, no dynamic challenge. He's throwing all over the place, same pitchers in the game. And here it's going to be a weak little curveball, and we're going to get there just in time. That was a 12-6 curve, and it's enough for a RBI and a single. And we're up 4-0. But here we just get a weak contact ball that's going to send us off the field and back in the outfield. And now we just get an easy play right here, throwing it to third base. We're going to click all the right buttons, and again we get there just in time, but this time ourselves for an OF assist, sending him off for the first out of the 7th inning. We're up 6-0, 2 for 3 on the game with a home run and a single. And here we're back at bat, Austin Libby on the mound, and right here he sends one straight down the middle, a fastball, and we're absolutely going to crush it for our furthest home run of the year of 439 feet. Russell Drillson with 2 home runs on the game, definitely looking good on the scouts. And here we get an easy catch in the outfield, and that's going to be the first out of that inning. And we move on to the 9th, and this is going to be our last at-bat. And right here, Barrett Tran, first time pitching to us, and he's going to throw a 2-seam right outside. We're going to get a good take right there. 1-0 on the count. And again, I believe he throws another 2-seam. And again, it's going to go right underneath. And another good take, 10 XP. And that's light work. He's throwing easy pitches. And hopefully we get one inside here. Let's see what he throws. Probably off speed, and he throws a slider. And we're going to connect perfect. And this is going to bounce off the wall. And now we're going to break that 439. We get 453 with 110 exit velocity. And now that's our furthest home run of the year. our first home run hat trick in this Road to the Show series, and that's definitely going to be making us a top prospect. Moving on, we get the dub against the TCU Horned Frogs, 13-1, and after a 3 home run game, we're only going to earn 7 tokens. Now a quick talk from Coach, letting us know we're going to be in the elimination game and we need to win this game to get into the championship. We didn't earn enough skill tokens in the last one to make any upgrades before this next game, so we're going to move on into game number 3 where we're going to be playing center field once again, and now it's going to be the elimination game against the CS Fullerton Titans. Starting this game off, we are not in a good position whatsoever. Only the first inning and we're already down 4-1, and their bases are fully loaded and they only have 1 out. We're going to get a quick easy relay right here, but not before they get another run to score, and that makes it 5-1, and they end up getting another 2 runs that scored. Now the game's 7-1, so with this dynamic challenge we need to hit this leadoff home run to try to build some momentum. It's going to be a pitch right down the middle, and we make perfect contact, and we're going to try to get there for a double. We definitely don't have enough time. We stay there at first, and before we move on, I made a dumb decision trying to steal second base, and that put us right back in the outfield. A weak ball right down the middle, runner going past second, and we're going to throw it to third, and we get it there just in time, and that's going to be a OF assist, and that's the first out in this inning. And now we don't have any more plays in the outfield. We're going to move on to the 4th inning, and the game's now at 2-7. We're still down 5 points, and here we got a runner at first, so we need to get some points here. In this first pitch, it looks like he's going to throw a fast one, and it's going to go down, and we're going to swing at it. Not a good take at all. And here, runner's still there. He's not going to steal the base. No outs. And another fastball, and it's going to be right up the middle, and we're going to get hard contact, and that's going to be a home run that barely goes over the wall. After that home run, it's now at 7-10, and we're definitely making a comeback. We need a dub here, and another at-bat. I love playing center field. We get more opportunities for home runs, and a runner at second. In the first pitch, we should have waited. We get decent contact, but it's going to be late timing, and it's a double that goes right over the wall. Now we're at second, and we're definitely going to be trying to steal a base here. We already have 1 out. And here, this guy at bat had a single in his first one, 1 for 2. So we're hoping he gets some type of contact right here. But we make our run, and he's going to drop the ball, and we get there just in time for our first stolen base. Now we make a little bad decision. We run up with it, but with 2 outs, he's going to get it there just in time to end that inning, putting us back in the outfield. Only down by 2 points, and we have 4 innings left of this game. And he hits a weak ball right up the middle. We're going to try to get it to third, and we mess up the buttons right here, and that gives us an offline throw, leaving 2 runners on. Our next at-bat is going to be a dynamic challenge. We're now in the 8th inning, and it's all tied up 12-12, and we have a chance here to hit a go-ahead home run. Let's see what the first pitch he's going to throw. All tied up. We got a runner on third base, and he's going to throw it right down the middle, a fastball 95 miles an hour, and that's going to get us the dub for this game, and it's going to be a deep home run. 449 feet, still not our longest one, but it was a game winner in this one. Here we're going to get the easy fly ball out, 2 outs already, and that's going to be another Tigers win. We get a dub here in the elimination game against the Titans, 15-12. Back to the clubhouse, we're going to get a total of 8 tokens earned, and we're going to individually upgrade these to the power versus left and right hitters. Now our power should be over a 60, and that should be more than what's usual when playing college. And once this is all upgraded, we're going to get straight into our college championship game. And it looks like in this one, we're going to be playing UCLA. Russell is going to be starting on the mound today, as well as playing the designated hitter. And it's our first at-bat. The first inning, we have a runner on second base, and we got the count to 2-1. And he's going to throw a two-seam right up the middle, and we're going to absolutely crush that ball. And it's going to go 406 feet for our first home run of the college championship. Now proving we can play as a two-way player, we're back on the mound after that home run, and we're going to give him a fastball right up the middle, try to go inside, but he's going to hit that, and he's going to get the ball in play, and we give up another run, and that's going to make this game 3-1. And here, trying to strike this guy out, we're going to get our first one from a sinker at 88 miles per hour. Now with one out, we got this guy at a 3-2 count, a runner at first base, and we're going to give him a slider that just hits the edge, and that's enough for our second strikeout. And moving on, one more out is needed, and we give him a cutter, and it's a high cutter that he makes weak contact with, and our center fielder is going to make an easy grab, ending that one. And we're moving on into the fifth inning, and now we're leading 6-2. I got two runners on and no outs, and he's going to try getting us to chase on a fastball high, but we're going to have a good take right there. On to the next pitch, and let's see if he goes off speed. Here he's going to throw a changeup, and it's in a good position, but we're going to miss it completely. Our timing was way too early, and we didn't even have good contact on that pitch. And this one's a slider right up the middle. We're underneath it with good timing, and it's just enough for a home run. That one barely made it over the fence, but still, that's two home runs this game, and it's only the fifth inning. And here, back on the mound, we get our first out right there recorded. It was a weak contact pitch. Here, a fastball in the top corner makes us 0-2. And another one right there, it's going to be weak contact and a fly ball that gets caught almost going foul, ending that fifth and putting us back at bat. We got a decent lead in this game, and for the first time we got the bases fully loaded, and we're going to fumble the bat completely. We had decent contact on that one, but our timing was way too early. We still get a run batted in, and it's going to be a productive out, but it sends us off the field and back on the mound. We gave up 2 runs in this one, but with 2 outs and a weak fly ball, he keeps that one in, but it's going to get caught for an efficient inning. And now with 2-0 again, he gets another fly ball, this one going out. Looks like it was a foul ball that gets caught, and another clean inning getting us back at bat. We've been relieved of our pitching duties, so now we're just going to be playing as the designated hitter, and we're already in the 8th. He tries getting us to chase on a fastball. We have a hefty lead, 12-2, so it doesn't look like we're going to be losing this one. And now another ball, and it looks like it's going to be a curveball, a weak one, 81 miles per hour. We're now up 2-0 in the count. And on this one, I think it's a slider or a fastball right up the middle. The swing timing wasn't perfect, but we got it in the green, and we're going to run it all the way for a double. And we're not going to get that dynamic challenge, but we still get there, and we're going to try to get all the way for some more points. Right here, we're going to try to jump for that stolen base, but he's going to get a decent knock right there, and we get all the way to home, getting the run in from second. The game's now at 14-3, and there's no way they're going to tie this up, so this should be the last inning. Playing as a designated hitter once again, we got the count 1-2, and that fastball inside is going to get knocked, and it just hits the wall, and he's going to pick it up, but we still get to second with another RBI. After that double, we tried stealing third base, and it wasn't the smartest decision, and it did not work out in our favor. But watching the game from the bench, we end up getting the dub. They had a little comeback here in the end, but we end up the college baseball champions. We hit a home run in every single one of our college games, so that should definitely put us high up in the first round, and you could see it's now showing we're projected in the first, and pretty much every single team in the MLB is interested in signing Russell Drilson. Any one of these teams will work out as long as we're the first pick in the MLB draft. Moving on, we get a call from our agent Stephanie and letting us know we're most likely going to be drafted in the top 10, asking what team we're hoping picks us up, and we're going to choose no, and we're going to let fate decide. And if you win the college baseball championship, then you're going to be awarded 15 tokens. Now we're entering the draft, and let's see if we've done enough to become the first pick in the MLB draft. And of course, we're going to get selected in the first round with the first overall pick, going to the Los Angeles Angels. If you chose the path of going to college and grow to the show, then you're going to get 15 tokens from the championship game, including these 20 from being drafted, for a total of 35 tokens and a perk plus a double XP coin. Before we make it to the big leagues, we're going to be playing for the Rocket City Trash Pandas. In our next video, we're going to be making our debut versus the Lookouts. If you like content like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below for more.